Hello guys, welcome to the day 2 of the Java tutorial. In the last tutorial we have learned about some Java basics. We have seen the advantages of Java over other programming languages. We have downloaded and configured Java and Eclipse. We have created a simple Java program and also worked on some data types. So in this module we'll be starting with operators first, and then we'll cover if-else statement and loops. So we also have one more topic remaining from the last module, that is Boolean data type. So let's cover that first. So let's go to the Eclipse. Let's create one more project. Click on new, click on project. Then we'll select the Java project from here. We'll click on next and we'll give the name as Java module 2, and then we'll click on the finish button. Okay, so under the source folder we'll create a new class. We'll give the class name as Boolean data type, and we'll add the public static void main method. So we'll write over here Boolean bool equal to true. So now what if I write system.out.println 10 is less than 20. So now I'll save the program and now I'll run it. So it will show the value as true or false. So we can also write it in this way. So we can also write int first number equal to 10 and second number equal to 20, and then we can write Boolean result equal to first number greater than second number. Boolean results first number greater than second number, and then we'll print the value of results. I'll save the program and run. See, the value of first number is 10, the value of second number is 20, and I have created a data type Boolean for the variable result. So Boolean result is equal to first number is greater than second number, which is false, and when we have printed the value of result, so it has shown as false. So this is basically the use of Boolean data type. So Boolean data type is used to store true and false values against the variables. So this is all about the data type. We're gonna use this data type in coming examples in coming modules. Now we'll see some examples of if and else statements. So we can write the previous code as if first number is greater than second number, then print first number is greater. So this is this is the syntax of if statement. So we'll write if, and then this is the condition section in which we'll give the condition. So in the open and the close bracket we write the code to be executed. Now let's save the program and run it again. Okay, so nothing being displayed because I have given the condition as first number is greater than second number, which is false, so nothing will be displayed. If I change the value of first number to 30 and then save it, and then when I again run the program, so you can see this time first number is greater than second number, hence the condition met and it's displayed as first number is greater. Now what if first number is not greater? Let's change the first number to 10. In this condition we want that the system should print second number is greater. If first number is not greater, then second number is greater. In that case we'll add a else statement over here. We'll write else, and inside the else we'll write system.out.println second number is greater. We'll save it and we'll run it again. So you can see it shows second number is greater. So what we can do, we can concatenate the variable value over here. We can write first number, and here we can write second number. So when it runs, it will display the variable value as well. So it shows second number is greater, and then it shows the value of the second number, that is 20. So now what if we have both the number equal? We have first number equal to 20 and second number equal to 20. So now when we run this program, it will print second number is greater. So this will show second number is greater than 20 because we have not specified any condition for the else statement. We have not specified that else second number is greater than first number. So right now only one condition is met, that is first number is greater than second number. So we'll write the second condition, else if second number is greater than first number, and run the program again. So none of the conditions are met. So neither first number is greater than second number, and nor second number is greater than first number, because both are equal. In this case what we'll do, we'll write another else statement, and we'll simply gonna print both are equal. And when we run this program, we'll see the output as both are equal. So this is the use of if and else statement. Now let's take another example of if statement. Earlier we have compared two numbers. Now what if we have more than two numbers? Let's say if we have three numbers, then how will we gonna compare it with if else statement? Let's see it over here. We'll add another number, that is int third number equal to, let's say 30, and we'll change the value of first number to 10 again. So now we will gonna write if first number is greater than second number, and we will be using AND operator. and first number is greater than third number. So this is the AND operator. So it checks for the left hand side condition and the right hand side condition to be true. Then only it will execute the code block. Similarly, we'll write over here, and second number is greater than third number, then print second number is greater, else it will print third number is greater, and it will print the value of third number. So now when I run the program, I'll see the result, that is third number is greater. So this is the use of AND operator. So it requires both left hand side and right hand side condition to be true, then only it will execute the code block. Similarly, we have another operator, that is OR operator. So it says that either left hand side or the right hand side condition should be true, then only the code will be executed. So as we are talking about operators now, let me show you different operators available in Java. So this is the AND operator, this is OR operator, this is greater than, less than, greater than equal to, less than equal to, is not equal to, and this is the comparison operator. We will never write only single equal to, because single equal to is a assignment operator. Whenever we have to compare two values, then we have to use this comparison operator. And there are many other as well, but in this course we will gonna study about these operators only, as these are very frequently used in Selenium. So let's take another example of comparison operator now. Let's suppose we have to compare two phrases. Let's say we have to compare string ABC equal to welcome to Selenium tutorial, and the other string will write string def equal to welcome to Selenium tutorial. We'll write the same thing in def as well. Now I want to compare if both are same or not. I'll write if ABC is equal to def, then it will print both the strings are equal, else it will print strings are not equal. We'll save it and we'll run the program. So you can see the result, both the strings are equal. So this is how we compare two string values. Same way we can use other operators. We'll see more use of it in the coming modules. We'll see more operator usage in the coming modules. Now there's another easier way of implementing if and else statement. That is switch case. The keyword switch is followed by an expression that should evaluate to byte, short, character, or int primitive data types only. So I'll show you the syntax of switch statement. So we'll write switch, and under this we need to write the control expression, and then inside the code block we'll write the case expression 1, and then we'll write the statement, and the same way we'll write case expression 2, and then the second statement. So this is the syntax of switch statement. So I'll show you switch statement with some more examples. For that we'll create another class in the default package. So we'll click on new, we'll click on the class, we'll write switch examples, and we'll click on finish. So we'll clear out these comments. We'll declare a variable month, integer variable month, and we'll give it the value as 11. We'll write switch month, and under that we'll write case 1, and then we'll print January. Same way we're gonna write it till 12 months, write case 2, case 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11, and then 12. Then 12. Same way we'll print Feb, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December. The other thing that we need to write is break over here. Break after every case statement. We need to add break after every case statement. So break means that it will come out of the loop. Now we'll save it and we'll run the program. So it will show November printed over here. So what if I remove all breaks from over here? So let's remove break from each case statement and see what happens. if I remove break and let me remove it from here, this is the last break. Okay, so I've removed all the breaks, and then when I run this program, then it will show me November and December. So break means to come out of the loop. So we have added a break over here since we have given the month value as 11. So the condition value was 11. So whenever the value 11th is met, then case 11 is executed. So if we have a break, put against the case 11, so it will only gonna print the value November and it will come out of the loop. And if we don't have break, then it will gonna print November and December. So same way, if I change the value of month to 4 and save it and put a break over here, so and then I run it, so it will show me April. So whenever you have to come out of the loop, you need to add the break statement over there. Now we will gonna start with loops. This is again an important topic, so everyone should be focused while going through this topic. For loop, we'll create another class. We'll right click on the source folder, we'll click on new, and then we'll create a class. We'll name that class as loops example. We'll again check public static void main and we'll click on finish. So the first loop that we're gonna study is the do while loop. So we'll take a variable int I and assign the value as 1. Now we will write do. So this is the syntax of a do while loop, and we'll write system.out.println, and then we'll write number is, and then we'll write plus I, and then we will gonna increment the value of I to +1. So plus plus is an increment operator. So here we increment the value of I to I equal to I plus 1. So we'll write while do while the condition I is less than equal to 10. And then we'll end it. So let's run the program and then I'll explain you what I have done over here. So you can see it has printed the number from 1 to 10. So what I have done is, so this is the syntax of a do while loop. So I've printed the value of I. So at the first time I have initialized the value of I to 1. So the first time when it comes inside the loop, it has checked for the value. It has printed the value of I as 1. I is equal to number is 1, and then in the next step it has increment the value of I to I plus 1. So when it comes out of the loop, it checks the condition whether I plus 1 2 is less than equal to 10, which is true. Then it will again go inside the loop, and second time it will print the value of I as 2. Same way it will gonna increment the value till the time the value of I is equal to or less than 10. So it will gonna print all the values 1 to 10 of I. We can also write this thing in this way: while I is less than equal to 10 and system.out.println number is plus I, and then we increment the value to I plus plus, or this time let's write I equal to I plus 1. So we can write it in both way. We can either write I plus plus, or we can write I equal to I plus 1. And for the time being, let's comment out this code. So this is how we comment out any line in Eclipse. So now we run the program again, and you can see the output. So this is the same output that we got from a do while loop, and if we have written the while loop in this way. Now we will gonna print the same value through the for loop. The next loop that we're gonna study is a really important loop, and it's used a lot of time in Selenium. So this is the for loop. This is the syntax of for loop. We'll write for, and then we'll declare a variable inside it, like for int x equal to 1 semicolon, x is less than equal to 10, then x plus plus. Let me write it, and then I'll explain you what I'm doing over here. So I'll write system.out.println value of x is plus x, and I'll comment this one as well. I'll comment out this code, and so we'll see the example of a for loop. We'll save it and we'll run this program. So this has also done the same thing. This has printed the value from 1 to 10. So what I have done over here, so I've declared a variable inside a for loop which says int x equal to 1. So till the time x is less than equal to 10, increment the value of x, and inside it will gonna print the value of x. So for the first time x is equal to 1, so 1 is less than equal to 10, then it will go inside the x loop, and it will go inside the loop, and it will print the value of x. So the second time it increased the value of x to x plus 1, so it will add the value 1 to the value of x. So the next time the value of x is equal to 2, so then 2 is less than equal to 10, it will gonna print 2. So same way it will gonna continue the loop till the time x is less than or equal to 10, and it will gonna print the value of x. So like we have incremented the values, now we can decrement the values as well, and for that we need to write it in the opposite direction. We need to write for int x is equal to 10, x is greater than equal to 1, and x minus minus. So now we'll run it, and you can see it has printed the values in the decrement order. So it has printed first 10 and the last value is 1. So there's a lot of use of loops. There are a lot of examples and exercises that I have provided to you which will clear all your fundas related to loops. Now what if I need to print even numbers? Then what will I gonna write? Let me write it in this way. So we'll print even numbers now. So to print even numbers, we'll write for int x equal to 2, x is less than equal to 20. Let's say we need to print the even numbers till 20, and then we'll write x equal to x plus 2. So here we'll print the value of x. Even numbers are, and then we'll print x. Sorry. So you can see these are the even numbers printed till 20. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14. So same way we can print the table of 2. So for printing the table of 2, we'll write for int x equal to 1, x is less than equal to 10, x plus plus, and over here we'll write system.out.println table of 2 is plus 2 into x, and then we run it. So now here you can see table of 2 is 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20. So this is the way we can print the table of 2. If I'll change it to 3, then it will gonna print the table of 3. So there are lots and lots of exercises on loops. So let's do it in a more systematic way. So let's write it as table of 3 is will plus 3 into plus x plus equal to, and then we run the program. So this is how we print it in a more systematic manner. 3 into 1 equal to 3, 3 into 2 equal to 6, 3 into 4 equal to 12, and 3 into 10 equal to 30. Now what if I need to print the table from 1 to 10? We'll need to use nested loops over here. Nested loops are nothing but a loop inside a loop. we'll write for int table equal to 1, table is less than equal to 10, table plus plus, and then we'll write system.out.println table of plus table, and then we'll write another for loop, that is for int x equal to 1, x is less than equal to 10, x plus plus. Inside the code block we'll write system.out.println table plus 2 plus x plus equal to plus table into x. So let me create a space over here. So it will gonna print the table from 1 to 10. So let's see how it runs. So you can see, so started from one number, it has printed the table up till 10 numbers. So you can see, so this is the use of nested loop. I'll write it over here, nested loops. Now what if I don't want to print the complete table, I just want that after printing the table till 4 it should come out of the loop. So then I'll write if statement over here, if table equal to 6, then it should break, it should come out of the loop. So you can see it has printed the table of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and after 6 it has come out of the loop. So when it has found the value of 6, it has the break statement was provided over here and it has come out of the loop. So in the previous examples we have seen x equal to x plus 1, x plus plus. So these are basically the pre and post incremental operators. Now I'll tell you something about the pre and post incremental operators. So let's suppose we have the value int p equal to 1. Let me delete this. We have the value p equal to 1, and if I write system.out.println p plus plus, Let me create break over here. Let me write pre and post incremental operators. So let me save it and run the program. So you can see the value of p is printed as 1. So the value of p is not incremented. Same way, if I again write system.out.println, if I again write system.out.println and print the value of p, then it will increment the value, it will print the incremented value over here. So you can see the value that's been printed is 2. Now the value of p has been changed to. So this is known as the post incremental operator, where the value is printed first and then it is incremented. Now there is another operator which is pre-incremental operator. So here we can write int q equal to 5 system.out.println plus plus q. So here first we are incrementing the value of q and then we are printing it. So when we run it, so it will display the value of q as 6. So this is known as the pre-incremental operator. So the value of q is first incremented and then it is printed. So you have seen first value is incremented and then printed. So this is all that we're gonna do in module 2. So let's see. So now we are done with operators, we are done with if-else statements, we are done with switch case statements, we are done with while and for loops, do while and for loops. So in module 2 we'll do up to this only, so that you can practice the stuff what's been taught so far. In the next module 3 we'll start up with arrays and then functions. So everyone, do solve the practice questions provided with this module. We'll meet again in the next module, that is the module 3. Till then, take care. Bye.